I'd like to call to order the meeting of the village board for October 28th, 2025. After we do the pledge, I'd ask that you still remain standing as we're going to honor a moment of silence for Marie Fry, our trustee. So please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Just one brief moment, please. Thank you. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
President DeSimone,
Here.
Trustee Carmona,
Here.
Trustee Franz,
Here.
Trustee Penicola,
Here.
Trustee Perez.
Here.
That's 5.
This time, would the Deputy Village Clerk please read the proclamation honoring the life and service of Village Trustee Marie Fry?
Proclamation honoring the life and service of Village Trustee Marie T. Frey. Whereas the Village of Bensenville mourns the passing of Trustee Frey, who served our community with dedication, integrity, and distinction. And whereas Trustee Frey selfishly devoted 6 years to public service as a member of the Village Board, working tirelessly to improve the quality of life for all residents. And whereas during her tenure, Trustee Frey was instrumental in infrastructure improvements, community development, and environmental stewardship. And whereas Trustee Frey, who was known for her commitment to ensuring that residents, especially seniors, had access to vital resources, programs, and support. Whereas she leaves behind a legacy of service, civic pride, and community betterment that will be felt for generations to come. Now therefore, be it resolved that Frank DeSimone, Village President of the Village of Bensenville, on behalf of the Village Board and the entire community, does hereby extend our deepest condolences to the family, friends, and colleagues of Trustee Frey, and do proclaim that Trustee Frey shall be remembered with honor and gratitude for her faithful and dedicated services to the Village of Bensenville. Proclaimed this 28th day of October, 2025.
I'd ask that the family please join us. I ask that the trustees, Village Clerk, please join us.
We have to go up there. We have to go up there.
I think you want to pick the phone. On behalf of all of us, for the celebration like with our seniors, they fill out for themselves some cards and some mass cards that we made. Also, at the end of the night, we will be giving you Trustee Frey's plaque and also the photo. So, if you don't mind, we'd like to take a picture and then make all this. At this time, we'll move to public comment. Does anyone wish to address the board? If so, please approach the podium and state your name.
Yes. Maria Sinkul.
Thank you, Maria Sinkyo. Thank you, Village President and trustees, for the opportunity to speak this evening. Recently, I attended the DuPage County Board meeting where members took an important step towards protecting our communities by passing a resolution that's prohibiting ICE from using county-owned property. I commend their leadership because it's a good start, and I'm here today to ask that same thing from Bensonville to take similar action by creating or adopting your own ordinance to safeguard the safety and dignity of all your residents. The reason I'm here tonight is simple. It's to talk about the real fear that ICE has created in your own community, similar to mine. Over the past several months, residents have watched as ICE vehicles have been spotted in and around Bensonville. There have been reports of ICE targeting apartment complexes, leaving families terrified and unsure of where to turn. These actions have created unease similar to what we experience in Addison and our residents and other nearby communities. The fear is not abstract, it is deeply personal. Families are afraid to take their children to school. Workers are afraid to even leave for their jobs. Parents are afraid to open their doors. When people live in this constant state of anxiety, it weakens the very fabric of our community. It erodes trust in local institutions, reduces civic participation, and makes our neighborhoods less safe overall. As leaders, you have the power to change that by enacting an ordinance that prevents ICE from staging, parking, and conducting operations on any property owned by the Village of Bensonville. You can send a strong message that turns its community that values safety, fairness, and human dignity. The ordinance would not interfere with federal operations, but it would ensure the local resources and spaces are not used to instill fear or separate families. Neighboring communities and municipalities have already taken bold steps to protect their own residents. Bensonville has the opportunity to join them and show that this village stands with its people and that it prioritizes its well-being of families over fear and intimidation. Be the community that leads with compassion and integrity. Be a model for what inclusive and accountable local government looks like. Every resident, regardless of background or immigration status, deserves to feel safe, respected, and supported in a place they call home. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other public comment?
No, that was it.
This will conclude public comment. Is there a motion to approve the minutes from the September 30th, 2025 Village Board meeting?
Yeah, motion.
Is there Can I ask first? Is there a second?
Second.
Are there any modifications to the minutes? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 5.
Motion carries and the minutes are approved. The next item of business is to approve the warrant in the amount of $2,589,362.64. Is there a motion to approve?
So
Yeah,
moved.
moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any discussions on the warrant? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 5.
Motion carries and the warrant is approved. Would the deputy village clerk please read the 21 ordinances and resolutions on the consent agenda that were discussed at the committee of the whole meeting?
Number 1, ordinance granting a special use permit outdoor storage area at 478 Industrial Drive. 2, ordinance granting a zoning variation for accessory structure rear yard setback at 243 South Addison Street. 3, ordinance amending Title III, Chapter 3, liquor regulations for the creation of a Class L liquor license for indoor sports dome facility. 4, ordinance of the Village of Bensonville, DuPage, and Cook Counties, Illinois, amending Section 1-5-4 of Chapter 5 of Title I of the Bensonville Village Code regarding Board of Trustee meeting dates. 5, resolution approving the 2026 meeting schedules for the Village of Bensonville. 6, resolution authorizing the execution of a 3-party agreement between the Village of Bensonville, Fenton Community High School District 100, and the Illinois Commerce Commission, ICC, regarding the construction and maintenance of a trespass control fence. 7, resolution authorizing the execution of an intergovernmental agreement, IGA, between the Village of Bensonville and Fenton Community High School District 100 regarding construction and maintenance of a trespass control fence. 8, resolution authorizing the award of a design engineering service agreement with Strand Associates, Inc. for the Silver Creek S4 storm sewer improvements, Branniger's Mohawk subdivision, in the not-to-exceed amount of $59,500. 9, resolution authorizing the award of a design engineering service agreement with Edwin Hancock Engineering Company for the Silver Creek storm sewer improvements west of Illinois Route 83 in the not-to-exceed amount of $80,200. 10, resolution authorizing the award of a design engineering service agreement with Michael Baker International, Inc. for the 2026 parking lot improvements in the not-to-exceed amount of $61,525.15. 11, resolution authorizing the execution of a construction engineering agreement with Strand Associates, Inc. for the Thomas Foster Lift Station Improvements Project in the amount of $117,000. 12, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Performance Construction and Engineering LLC for the Thomas Foster Lift Station Improvements Project in the amount of $728,777. 13, resolution authorizing the execution of a final balancing change order number 1 with Everlast Blacktop, Inc. for the Arthur Court improvements for an increase of $75,905.89 for a revised final contract amount of $1,021,131.76. 14, resolution authorizing the execution of a final balancing change order number 1 with Aqua Contractors Corporation for the 2024 CDBG project, Argyle and Twin Oaks roadway, and water main improvements for an increase of $217,548.11 for a revised final contract amount of $1,352,548.11. 15, resolution authorizing the award of a construction contract with Mead Electric Company, Inc., out of Willowbrook, Illinois, for the York Road traffic signals upgrade in the not-to-exceed amount of $100,865. 16, resolution authorizing the execution of a purchase order with Morton Salt, Inc. for the purchase of 600 tons of bulk rock salt in the not-to-exceed amount of $42,402. 17, resolution establishing guidelines and procedures for the 2025-2026 senior/disabled snow removal program. 18, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with LAR Lawn and Grounds for the 2025-2026 senior/disabled snow removal program. 19, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Verde Breeze for the 2025-2026 senior/disabled snow removal program. 20, resolution authorizing the execution of a contract with Wolfin Zacharias for the 2025-2026 senior/disabled snow removal program. 21, resolution approving the intergovernmental agreement between the Village of Bensonville and County of DuPage, Illinois for park improvements.
Is there a motion to approve the 21 ordinances and resolutions listed on the consent agenda and as read by the deputy clerk?
You have a motion?
Is there a second?
Second.
Being a motion and second in discussion, please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
Motion carries and items on the consent agenda are approved. Under Community and Economic Development, we have a resolution of the Village of Bensonville, DuPage, and Cook County, Illinois, approving a purchase and sale agreement for 540 County Line Road. Is there a motion to approve?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second?
Second.
There being a motion and a second, Walter, do we have discussion?
Just briefly, the village board previously identified this property as surplus. We went through the process of soliciting for bidders. We had 2 bidders. We recommended the village board proceed with the sale with the high bidder. The village board previously approved, or does authorize the village manager and myself to negotiate and prepare the documents necessary to complete the sale. This is one of those documents. So the resolution, so the staff is recommending approval of the resolution that's before you.
Any questions from our board? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
That's 5.
Motion carries, the resolution is approved. We'll move right on to presidential remarks. Just a couple reminders. Please join us on Halloween for trunk or treat from 3 to 5, when downtown Bensonville transforms into a Halloween dream along Center Street, where businesses and organizations can decorate vehicles to hand out our treats to our youngsters. So please join us for that. Also, don't forget, the Wilkes Halloween display will be the last night it will be Halloween. It goes from 7 to 10. Live actors will be out there, and just come out and experience the best Halloween display in the area. That concludes presidential remarks. Do we have a village manager's report?
I just have a couple reminders myself, sir. The village last brush pickup will be November 3rd, and Republic's last yard waste and brush pickup will be November 26th. So all yard waste and brush has to be put out by the curb by those dates. And also, the village hall will be closed in honor of Veterans Day on November 11th. That's all I have.
Do you have a village attorney's report?
I have no report, Mr. President.
Is there any, there is no unfinished business to come before the board tonight. There is no new business to come before the board tonight. Do we have executive session?
We do not, Mr. President.
Is there a motion to adjourn?
You have a motion?
Do I have a second? Please call the roll.
Trustee Carmona?
Yes.
Trustee Franz?
Yes.
Trustee Lomax?
Yes.
Trustee Pena Cola?
Yes.
Trustee Perez?
Yes.
5.
Motion carries. We are adjourned, ladies and gentlemen.